Hey, it's Pastor Bear. I'm talking about this picture here about land, and that's what Genesis chapter 47 is about, part 9. And my apologies if I miss the uh, the last several times. Um, I've been switching over from one wireless company to another. So all the hustle and bustle, I have to admit, I forgot. So please forgive me. But if you really love my stories, how I'm doing this, please subscribe and smash the like button. If you don't like what I do, the don't like button. I love your comments, positive or constructive, but negative only. Bye. Okay. Now, my Bible here is situated. And now back to Genesis chapter 47, part 9 of Joseph and Genesis. Okay, so Jacob and all his family have just arrived in Egypt, and they have been introduced, and Jacob has said all this stuff about all the different sons, and this is going to happen, that's going to happen, kind of thing. So Jacob and Pharaoh finally meet. And but before that, he said, well, Pharaoh asked him, what's your occupation? Oh, we're shepherds. And the shepherds to the Egyptians, for whatever reason, the Egyptians hate shepherds. I don't know, not sure exactly why. They're beneath their dignity or something. You know how people are. There's always somebody look down on somebody else for whatever reason. You know, you can think of anything you want. But so anyway, he said, we're shepherds. Please allow us to settle in Goshen, which is the triangular area in northern Egypt, approximately. And because of the famine is so severe. So let me adjust it up one more time. There we go. So Pharaoh asked Jacob, how old are you? I said, well, I am 130 years old. That is old. I guess hopefully he can still walk. And this has been hard, long, hard life, but I'm still here. So Joseph settled all his family in Goshen, and so he looked after them all and gave them stuff. And so what happened is that for everybody else, they were given the silver to get the food, but the silver ran out. So what they do? Well, if we're out of silver, here, take our livestock, okay? So they gave them all their livestock, their horses, their sheep, and their cattle and donkeys, and they had enough food for that year. And then the next year, I said, well, the silver's gone, our livestock is given to you, so all we got left is our bodies and our land. So take our land, okay? So Joseph bought all the land from them, and they had enough food for a year. And then the next year, they had nothing else except their bodies. So they sold themselves as slaves in order to get food. So then Joseph then brought everybody into the city, and only so many people working in the farms. He said one-fifth had to go to Pharaoh, and that was the law of the land up until that point. So once Israel settles in Goshen, the time for Jacob, his lifespan was 147 years. So he was 130 years when he came to Egypt. He died 147. So that's 17 years, I believe it is, roughly. The last 17 years was in Egypt. Correct me if I'm mistaken. 30, 17 years. So then when Jacob died, before he died, he called his son Joseph and said, I had this thing about put your hand under my thigh, which I guess is a way of formalizing a vow. and promise you deal with me with kindness. Don't bury me in Egypt. I don't want to be buried. I want to go be buried in Canaan, where all my ancestors are. And yes, Joseph said, that's what I'll do. So he swore to him. Then at the end of that story, that is Genesis 47. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you more regularly next Wednesday. Bye.